How's it going, everyone? Mike here, and late last night, if you missed it, we got confirmation that 2K Sports is officially working on what they call a college basketball experience. Now, everything's been whirlwind. Over the past week, you've seen me report on what's been happening with the college basketball video games. We saw EA, originally back in June, EA said it was back. The CLC accepted their proposal, recommended their proposal to schools for an exclusive game that would include all Division I men's and women's programs. That's all well and good. The problem was, so EA announced the game. The problem was, schools were hesitant to go with an exclusive license with EA because they haven't put out a basketball game since 2018. So we're looking at, by the time this college basketball game would have come out, we'd be looking at about 10 years. Schools were hesitant. 2K's original proposal called for just a handful of teams in the game as DLC. They went and then added that the plan would be make a standalone game. That started to pique teams' interest because they weren't looking for exclusive. EA, on the other hand, was to the point where they would back out if they didn't get it. And that's what happened on Thursday. EA, it came out in a memo to licensing directors at schools and conferences that they were rescinding their proposal for a college basketball game without mentioning the reason specifically. All signs point to because they wouldn't get the exclusive license. 2K has upped their offer, or upped their push, and now they will be making a college basketball experience. They say all signs show it's going to be its own standalone game, but it's going to come much sooner than the EA Sports game. I had been reporting that my sources had told me that 2K believed internally that they could get a game out by 2027 if they really needed to, if they had all of the licensing done and what they wanted. That appears to be what is going to happen based on their statement. So why don't we take a look at their statement and then go through it real quick. In their statement, 2K says, quote, "Yes, it's true. We're working on a college basketball experience that will feature more than 100 programs from across the country, from powerhouses to Cinderella stories. Competition fuels quality at all levels, which is why our approach with college basketball ensures our partner schools, college athletes, and our players all benefit. More good news, you won't have to wait too long to start seeing your favorite colleges show up in game. We've got big plans for 2027 and beyond, and even a few surprises coming in early 2026. We've proven the quality of the basketball experience we can deliver for years and have every intention to bring that same level of quality to college hoops." Now, they mention only 100 schools, and that is the plan. Around 100 programs, it'll be more, I'm not sure how much more, but around 100 programs will be involved in this product moving forward, but that won't be the end of it. First things first, the current plan calls for content to be added to NBA 2K26 sometime in early 2026. You will see colleges show up in that. Most likely in my team is where I'd guess. Whether it's a paid DLC still as originally proposed or planned, I don't know, but you will see it in early 2026. 2027 was when they thought they could get a game done. Based on my understanding, that is the current timeline. It's not firm that 2027 will be when it comes out, but that's what they're hoping, that 2027, late 2027 is when you'll see a game. Now, about the programs. Obviously, it's not going to include all Division I schools, men's and women's teams. That will be a big problem for a lot of fans, because how do you determine what schools make it and what schools don't? Will you have incomplete conferences? Will, say, for example, the West Coast Conference have 4 teams of it, and then the rest? What are you going to do with these conferences? That's the big question. Now, what I have heard is that while originally it's going to start out with around 100 or so teams, it appears that's only going to be the case for now. Sources that I've spoken to since news really started to pick up over the last few days have suggested that there is a plan in place to eventually include all Division I programs in a game should things go well at the start and progress forward. That is the natural progression. However, when that would happen, whether that be in 2028 or 2029, that is unknown at this point because it's still a bit too early to tell. And all of these plans are subject to change based, again, how this original launch of college basketball in the NBA 2K experience and beyond goes. But that's where we're at right now. College Hoops 2K, whatever they decide to call it, seems to be coming back. 2K has confirmed they are working on it. I want to know your thoughts. Do you think this is going to work without every team? Let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like and share this video and subscribe for more commentary. And check out our streams every Tuesday night at 8:30 for Mike Straw Live.